It's time for Penguin Speaks.
Greetings everybody, Penguin here. There are a few things I want to talk about today, and let's get the ball rolling. The other day I made a video, as I always do, about different news items and things like that. This one actually featured the KFC ad for launching the chicken sandwich into space. I played the video and I had narration over top of it talking about what they were doing. Well, it appears that violated a copyright for the commercial, even though I didn't use sound for the commercial. And I was giving them free advertising by announcing what they were going to do, so it may reach some viewers that they didn't reach. But they blocked the video worldwide, so I've taken the video down. Now, in doing so, I don't understand. I did not have it monetized. I wasn't trying to make any money off of it. I just wanted to put it in my news thing. And anytime I do that, as far as I have specific content, I don't try to make any money. I don't make any money off any of my videos, so I'm not sure what the deal is. But they took it down. Well, I took it down, but they blocked it worldwide, so I took it down. And I don't understand why things are set in stone when it should be looked at as far as what is the content and intent of the copyrighted infringement. What is it trying to do? Well, I was trying to just announce, hey, they're going to launch chicken sandwich. I thought it would get more viewers for them. Apparently, I didn't do that right. So I got to look into that, and I will definitely be more careful. Maybe if I played a video at a different speed, that may help, because I think that's one of the criteria they look at as far as the audio and the video is the speed that it goes across. I'm not sure. I don't know how their logistics work on videos like that. I've had other videos that were blocked monetarily, even though I have a monetary set on there, where if somebody, clicks, I can make a penny or two. I have it set to where if I do use any content, I don't try to monetize. And here again, I wasn't trying to monetize without this commercial. I just wanted to, make people aware that it's happening. So I'm not sure exactly what their criteria are, and I will definitely look into that, because it was a good video, and I may go and edit that part out, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see how it goes. What is going on with Nancy Pelosi? She started some rhetoric, and she was attacking Scalise after he got shot, and just doing things, and it didn't look good for the government to be bashing its own government in the wake of a tragedy like this. But now even her own Democrats are really wondering what's going on with her. I believe it won't be long until she's removed from being the minority leader in the Democratic Party, because she's just saying some crazy things. She's acting crazy, and more so than normal. She is in her 70s. I'm not sure if, I don't want to say senility or anything that is a specific disease, but I'm just wondering if her age is affecting her, and it's making it come to this. I'm not really sure what's going to happen with this. So hey, stay tuned. I live in Georgia, and while all my videos say somewhere in Georgia, I don't have it specifically and geographically stated where I am, just for, I guess, security. Over the past several days, we have received a lot of rain. Many inches of rain. I think at one point I saw Noah walking up the road with some hammers and planks and stuff. I don't know what's going on. But we did have a tropical storm come through the Gulf Coast. Tropical Storm Cindy, and there were a few deaths and just a lot of rain and a lot of flooding. As a matter of fact, we are still under a flood watch from all the rain that we received from this. Now, it was thunder, lightning, good rain as far as I'm concerned. You know me, I love getting thunderstorms. But some of them were really, I guess the only way to put it is frightening. But it was a good rain. But we're still my concern is we have a lot of tall trees out there that are, 100 foot or more in height. And when the ground gets soft from all this rain, if there's wind involved, the chances of them blowing over are dramatically increased. And we obviously don't want that to happen around here, or anywhere for that matter. I mean, that can cause a lot of damage and seriously hurt or destroy a lot of people. Next up is Johnny Depp. What the hell is he thinking? he questions come up and he's talking about Trump, which is really kind of seems off key. But he kind of chuckles and said, hey, when was the last time an actor assassinated a president? I'm not sure if he was speaking about a movie. Many say it was in reference to John Wilkes Booth shooting Abraham Lincoln. Not sure about all that. But I know that I'm hoping that there's a lot of backlash against him as there was Kathy Lee Griffith, because they both deserve it. They really both deserve it. You can't make comments like that. Is that saying, hey, I'm an actor. Maybe it's time for an actor to assassinate a president. Maybe he was using this in a movie point of view as a plot for a movie. Not like that's been ever done before. So I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on in some of these people's head. Hollywood thinks they can say or do anything and there'll be no backlash about it. And that needs to stop. That really does. Because in my other video I posted that there is a line that you can't cross, even as actors, comedians, whoever. You don't cross that line. And when it comes to talking about the death of a president or the future death of a president or their members of their family, you don't cross that line. It doesn't matter who the president is. If there's a Republican actor that said that about Obama when he's in office, I'd feel the same way. You just don't joke about things like that. It's just not cool. Now I want to talk about MarcAndre Fleury, former goalie of the Pittsburgh Penguins. The other day, the NHL held their expansion draft, and MarcAndre Fleury was drafted to a new team in Las Vegas. I have mixed feelings about this. There's a lot of people saying he should have stayed, this, that, and the other. He is the one who put his name in the hat for the draft. Okay? Granted, he's a Stanley Cup winner with Pittsburgh, and he did a phenomenal job keeping Pittsburgh in the playoffs. But he wasn't their starting goalie. The younger guy, Matt Murray, is the goalie. Fleury takes up a large part of their salary cap. They can only pay a total of so much, and he took a large chunk of that. I mean, think about it. You had him take a large chunk. You have Malkin. You have Sid Crosby, who's probably taking the biggest part of the chunk, and rightfully so. But what gets me is how a lot of people on Facebook were saying, oh, look how sad Crosby is. Look how sad Lemieux is, who is now the owner of the Penguins. Lemieux, of all people, knew that he was not going to be a part of their future. Lemieux knew that had he not been drafted, he would have been traded because there was no future for him. They could not afford to keep him as a second-string goalie making that kind of money. It just couldn't happen that way. And I hope that Pittsburgh fans understand it, and I hope they understand that I am not bashing him in any way. I loved him as a goalie. I stated that in a couple of videos. While I am a Matt Murray fan, I think Fleury is a heck of a little goalie. And I think that he'll do well in Las Vegas. I think he's going to bring a lot to that team as far as giving them a chance to excel right off the bat. It's not often that an expansion team right off the bat acquires a good goalie. And they've got a world champion goalie now. So hopefully they'll do well. I'll watch him play because, again, I just like the way that he plays the game. But for Pittsburgh fans, please don't think that this was not going to happen. He was not going to be part of Pittsburgh's team next year one way or another. Okay, new ideas for this channel. I'm going to start a little thing. It's called Dumb Criminals and Their Mugshot. And basically what's going to be is their mugshot, and over it it's going to have what they were arrested for, and I will narrate it as well. I also want to throw out there now, and I will have it in each video, that they're innocent until proven guilty. And we must understand that, and we must know that right away. They are innocent until proven guilty. However, when you look at some of these photos, the guilt is written literally all over their face. I won't go into detail. I should have that video. What's today? Friday. I may start either a Friday or Saturday. If I get it done today, I'll start it on Friday. But I'll do 15 to 20 mugshots with the data as far as what they did and what they were arrested for. And we'll start that as something new. Keep looking up at my board because that's where I have my ideas. I have an idea board. I've already started the weird news, which is part of Penguins News Plus. And that's going to be where I have kind of weird news you just don't hear on the mainstream channels that I thought was worthy of bringing it to you guys. I also have the special breaking news, and what that's going to be is more like terror attacks, somebody dying or something like that. Sad, tragic news is pretty much what that part's going to be. And that'll be something that's totally different. For now, for this video, I want to leave you guys while I'm working on the dumbest mugshot video. I will say this is Penguin Speaks. Be somebody important. Be yourself. Peace out.